again and welcome back to another session of Commerce class with me, Suman Rathore. Students, every occupation has its own ethics, like medical ethics, legal ethics, accounting ethics, or business ethics. Now, the term ethics is derived from a Greek word ethos, which means character, standard, norm, or ideal way of doing certain things in a society. Actually, ethics is the study of moral behavior, as it defines what is right and what is wrong. And business ethics are the guiding principles or moral principles that governs the code of conduct for a business. It enables the business to act according to the expectations of the society, keeping the well-being of the society in their mind. Now, ethical behavior is good for both the business and the society. And therefore, the business should foster ethical behavior in their day-to-day working. And the main elements of business ethics are:
first is management beliefs and values. The top management of a business organization plays a significant role in guiding the enterprise towards ethically upright behavior. The top management, like board of directors and chief executives, through its policies and strategies, must commit itself to ethical conduct. They must provide leadership for developing and upholding the moral values. Next is Code of Ethics. A written code of ethics should be developed for the whole organization, covering issues like product safety and quality, employment and marketing practice, etc., so that there is no scope for confusions or misunderstandings with regard to the practice to be followed within an organization. Next is compliance mechanism. Suitable mechanism should be established to ensure that actual actions of organizational members conform to the ethical code or standard established by the business. For example, while deciding the remuneration of employees, management must consider the minimum wages payable as per law. Or, while auditing, the auditors must check the degree of compliance to accounting conventions and principles, etc. And if there is any flaw, it should be reported and communicated immediately. Next is employees' involvement. Employees at all levels must be involved in the implementation of ethical policies and programs. Without their efforts and cooperation, such concepts are restricted to books only. It will also motivate the employees to turn such policies into reality. For example, small groups of employees may be formed to analyze the firm's ethical policies and to judge the attitude towards these policies. Next is regular feedback. Although it is difficult to measure the direct effect of ethical practices on society, however, management can make some mechanism to monitor the extent to which ethical practices are adopted by the organization and its contribution to society's welfare. And based on such analysis, management can think of its future course of action. Apart from these elements, there are certain factors that influence and shape business ethics. Like first is social factors. Business ethics are formulated according to the morals and value system of a society. What might be considered good in one society may not be considered good or may be considered bad in other. As such, different groups apply different kinds of pressure on the business, which lays foundation for business ethics. Or we can say that the values, norms, tradition, culture, and ideology of a society lay the foundation of business ethics. Next is political and legal factors. Laws are generally passed to keep a check on unethical practices. They are the result of social pressures. When society considers a practice unethical, it may exercise its influence to get that practice declared illegal. Also, the ideology of ruling party towards different business issues promote or discourage certain business practices. For example, a political party may agree or disagree on issues like disinvestment, entry of MNCs, etc. Next is cultural factors. Values passed from one generation to another defines culture of a society. It is the cultural value that shape and influence the lifestyle of people over the years. Such strong cultural factors greatly influence the ethical practices adopted in business as well. Next is personal factors. The personal beliefs of the individuals working in an organization also influence business ethics. Generally, employees look to their superiors and tend to adopt their values and actions. The behavior of competitors and associates also influence business ethics. Next is professional factors. Every profession has its own code of conduct, and such code of conduct sets guidelines for professionals to act in socially responsible manner. Professional managers normally tend to have higher ethical standards than family managers. Therefore, growing professionalization of management and business has exercised a healthy influence on ethics in business.
As such, we can say that it is a two-way responsibility or obligation which must be fulfilled by both the business and the society, as the welfare of both the parties depends on each other. That's all for today. Thanks for staying in tune and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you and goodbye for now.